Hey guys, it's Darwin, and today I wanted to talk about that good old classic cliche saying, hike your own hike. Alright, so a couple weeks ago I answered a question in one of my Q&As about unhealthy competition within the hiking community. Someone asking if I had seen on Reddit and Facebook pages and things like that about hikers being competitive with other hikers about miles hiked and how low their base weight was, and if I thought it was constructive or unhealthy to the hiking community. Now, I gave my answer saying that I didn't think it was necessarily bad that people talk about their base weights or that they brag about how many miles that they've hiked, because that's the hiking community. That's what hikers talk about. Well, that and food. But how I thought that some hikers take it way too seriously, and those hikers treat it like bullying almost, to a point to where they're making fun of other people because they haven't chose the same pack that someone's chose, or because they have a heavier base weight than them, and how that's just plain ignorant. After I answered that, it got me thinking a lot about all of the posts that I've seen on Facebook groups and reading through the ultralight forum on Reddit, certain Instagram profiles, comments on YouTube videos. And it got me thinking about how, as a community, as a hiking community, we've turned so negative and against each other on things that shouldn't matter to us, like gear choices and pack weight, and what someone else is doing with their free time and with the thing that they love. Now, at the beginning of the month, Nemor and I did a hike in the Grand Canyon, and that entire time that we were hiking, we talked a lot about the concept of hike your own hike, and how we made videos giving our opinions and suggestions about gear that works for us, and how there was this line that we have to walk to where we're not telling someone that they're dumb for making a different choice, or they're dumb for not getting their pack weight down, and how we're all guilty of doing that. I've made a ton of videos where I've told you that you shouldn't do something, or you should get your pack weight down because it's smarter. And that's my opinion. But I've also implored people to maybe take my suggestions and then take it out on the trail, put it into practice, and see if it works for them. Now, I don't think there's anything wrong with sharing your opinion or giving suggestions about stuff that has worked for you to new hikers that are coming into the community, because I think that that's what it's all about. That is the hiking community. We're all just people that love the same thing, and we should help each other figure out what works best for us. That's why I fell in love with the hiking community back in 2015 on the AT. It gave me new faith in humanity, that it was just people helping people for no reason at all. But I think that lately we've become really cynical on each other for stuff that doesn't even matter. Hiking is not that important, really. What we do is nothing special. We all like the outdoors, I think. We're all gear geeks that like to spend our money on stuff that we don't really need. We put a bag on our back and we just go walking through the woods. We're not special for that. No one has a special talent because they walk through the woods with a bag on their back. We're not athletes, and none of us are better than anyone else. So if you're a hiker that thinks that you're better than someone else because you bought a really popular ultralight pack that makes you look cool, or because you have 10 hikes under your belt versus someone that only has one hike under their belt, then I think that you're wrong, you're missing the point, and there's no place for you in the hiking community. So, with that being said, I implore all of you out there that are either new to the hiking community, you're planning for your first thru hike, maybe you're just a weekend backpacker, maybe you're just a day hiker and you're searching for that answer of what's the right way to hike, what's the right piece of gear, that there is no one right piece of gear. There is no one right way to hike. Take suggestions and opinions from other people, take them out onto the trail, put them into practice, trial and error, and figure out what works best for you. Remember to do what makes you comfortable and what you want to do on the trail. You're the one that's out there hiking the miles. You're the one that has decided to take 4 to 5 months out of your life and hike from one state to another. Your opinion is the only one that matters. And if it works for you, it's the right way. Get out there and hike your own hike. Alright guys, that was just a small rant that I felt like I needed to get off my chest before this year was up. Hopefully within this next year, we can all learn to be more constructive and less critical when it comes to giving our opinions and sharing gear advice in the hiking community. If you haven't had a chance yet, go over and check me out on Instagram. I've been posting a lot of new photos lately of some of the things that Snuggles and I have going on throughout the week, plus some pictures from some past hikes. If you found any value in this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.